say something.
Hi, happy to be here.
We're on our way to Uganda.
Yes.
With Paul.
Ooh, with Paul.
Our first day in Africa would take us from Rwanda to southern Uganda through the scenic and rural countryside to beautiful Lake Bunyonyi. Along the way, there were endless terraced hills, fruitful banana trees, and well-kept tea plantations. The drive took us about 2.5 hours in total before arriving at beautiful Lake Bunyonyi.
What do you think so far?
It's amazing. I didn't expect being so gorgeous. So pretty.
2 hours later.
This is the hut we are staying in.
Yes! Clap your hands! Clap your hands! Come on, this is the use of education. Come on, this is the use of education. I am a teacher because of education. I am a teacher.
My name is Estefania. Long name is what? Yeah.
Are you happy?
Yes!
Are you happy?
Yes!
Can you show me your happiness?
Clap your hands! Clap your hands!
Renee.
Renee. It is a marvelous to welcome you. It is enjoyable. It is a marvelous to welcome you. It is enjoyable. It is a marvelous to welcome
love you so much and we care about you. And all of these people just came and they gave us so many things for all of it.
We are the world. We are the world. We are the children. We are the children. We are the ones who make a brighter day. We are the ones who make a brighter day. So let's start giving. So let's start giving.
Everyone in the chorus.
We are the world. We are the children.
We are the ones who make a brighter day. So let's start giving.
There's a choice we're making. We're saving our own lives. It's true, we'll make a better day, just you and me.
So you're going to have them join you and sing with you your other songs, okay? Yes. You need them? Yes. Take them.
Take us.
Thank you guys must be so warm in this weather.
I know you.
Clap your hands. Tap on my shoulders,
You're brave driving.
I know.
All those chickens.
That afternoon, we traveled 4 hours through the Ugandan countryside to begin our safari adventure. We stopped at several places, including the Kitagata hot springs, where locals believe the water has healing powers, before making it to the vast plains of Queen Elizabeth National Park to see the many incredible animals and, of course, the famous tree climbing lions. Our third day of the trip was focused on a morning game drive in search of lions and other wildlife living in the savannah. Our guide Paul did a tremendous job to make sure we had an unforgettable experience. Right as we were about to give up on seeing any lions and head back to the camp for lunch, a park ranger informed us where we might be able to see the tree climbing lions. We were particularly excited to see them because Queen Elizabeth National Park is one of the few spots on the planet where you can see these beautiful cats climbing. We spent the afternoon taking a boat ride down the 20-mile incredible Kazinga channel that links Lake Edward and Lake George. This channel has the world's largest concentration of hippos and is teeming with wildlife along its shores. It was absolutely one of the main highlights of the entire trip.
And I'm looking at a huge crocodile.
Look at this bull.
a huge crocodile.
Despite the dangers lurking in these waters, we were amazed to see a fishing village in the heart of the channel. This was yet another example of the resilience and strength of the impressive Ugandan people.
Say hello, sing to him, Stephania.
Yeah, sing to him, play the ukulele. Jungle, the lion sleeps tonight. In the jungle, the mighty jungle, the lion sleeps tonight. Away.
He didn't give us a standing ovation.
I think he liked it.
Wow, that's a big elephant too.
Yeah, look at those tusks. Wow.
After an eventful day, we returned to Kazinga Wilderness Safari Camp, where we stayed in impressive tents built by locals in the center of the park. This site is run by some amazing people, and we loved how beautiful the tents are. What do you guys think of the day?
Awesome. Man. It was really awesome.
It was so cool.
Now we're gonna have a awesome cultural night
Yes.
with some African food.
One of the coolest experiences of staying here is eating and sleeping amongst the animals. We saw several hippos just meters away from the elevated dining area and could hear hyenas throughout the night. We want to thank our hosts at Kazinga Wilderness Safari Camp for their kindness, Paul for being an awesome guide and becoming a friend, and Didan for organizing an unforgettable trip and introducing us to the children at Loving Hearts Helping Hands.